What is up, guys? It is Ever back with another video. It's been 14 days. It has been one hell of a journey. I mean, 14 days of continuously posting YouTube videos is kind of, a lot of things have kind of come to light, right? For me, I mean, today's video, I'm gonna post probably two versions of it. One with just the short film. I don't even know what you'd call it. Maybe short film, B-roll, just some kind of cinematic version. Not version, but like just a way of filming, waking up in the morning, making coffee, making food. I'm gonna probably let that be its own thing. Then I'm gonna have another video with this attached to it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do. I might not even use this video, to be honest. I told myself I wasn't gonna eat in front of the camera, but I haven't eaten today, so I'm gonna get that done. It is 4 o'clock. I think I started filming this at 2. It is a lot. I mean, it's not a lot. Like, what I've learned so far in 14 days is, so I've been cheating. I've been lazy as fuck, to be honest. I've been kind of cheating with the past few days, actually. I think I posted Dave the Diver footage of me just to hit that quota of posting every day, right? And then the other day I did the Splitgate thing. Now, the Splitgate 2 video that I posted yesterday actually has a little bit of an announcement attached to it. It is a sneak peek of what's going to be the birth of a YouTube channel between me and a long lifetime friend. We decided to kind of discuss with him, like, hey, like, I want to, make a YouTube channel, and then kind of got into conversating, and I'm like, hey, do you ever want to make a YouTube channel with just gaming stuff? And sorry, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. We kind of went back and forth, and we decided, you know what? It's gonna help me edit. I can edit our videos. He got into sound design, like with FX Studios, and so he was like, dude, let's do something. Like, we play games a lot. It's one of our hobbies. Why don't we turn that into just us posting online and just having fun with it? I'm like, you know what? It sounds like a plan. And so yesterday we posted our first kind of sneak peek of what to be expected. I mean, it's barely a glimpse of it. We have an idea of what the channel is going to be, and so today is kind of an announcement. I don't know if I should. I'll just announce it. We're making what's called Nerdcore Tavern. It's going to be a YouTube channel, all gaming, all nerd stuff, news, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, generally just nerd culture in general. What kind of set the fire to it was, I think my friend always wanted to make a YouTube channel as well, and me getting into this and editing and stuff, I told him, look, I want practice to edit, you know, mainly. And let's see where it goes. I mean, if we really put the effort into this channel, then who knows where it can go, right? And ultimately, I mean, it's gonna be fun, right? Just posting random shenanigans online and just see where it goes, and it's gonna be fun. So I said that a lot. So I'm like running out of things to say. But anyways, I did feel like it was a bit of cheating with not yesterday's video. Yesterday's video was a little bit different. Yesterday's video I actually edited full on footage. I added sound effects, which is fun. I didn't finish it because it was like already 3 in the morning. I know people are like, hey, you technically didn't post, you know, X amount of days in a row. Guys, I've been posting after midnight for the past like 4 days. And I'm like, you know what? For me, it's counting, because for me, before I go to bed, before I close my eyes, the video's done. And that's all that counts to me. That's all that matters to me. But what I've learned so far in these 14 days of filmmaking, I'm not even filmmaking, just like posting general videos, you know, just kind of pushing myself to post every single day for 30 days. It is coming to my attention that videos do take planning, like hella planning, obviously. I mean, I knew that. I just didn't know that, you know, posting 30 days in a row, like every single day, editing, the idea of posting every single day for me was just a habit, right? They say it takes 28 days to make a habit. And so I thought, you know what if I just try to post every single day, edit something, and then we go from there. I've been in CapCut Studios every single night for the past 14 days. That does something, you know. I'm actually like, let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's split it into pros and cons. Let's do that. So pros and cons of doing this. I think one of the main pros is consistency. I've noticed my skills in CapCut. Don't get me wrong. I'm not amazing, but they're getting better. Every single day, they're getting better. I'm understanding keyframes, masks, how to do certain effects. Like all those little shorts that I've done so far. Yeah, it was fun to like follow the tutorial and do it. But when I follow the tutorial, I'm like, okay, how else can I use this effect? And what's funny is like most effects that can be done on CapCut kind of overlap with other effects. Like the text effect that I first did about a week ago, almost. No, what was that? Like 2 weeks ago? No. It was like I was like day 3 or 4. I can't remember. But that text effect, right? That text effect can also apply to having text behind you, in front of you. Or I mean, in front of you is simple, but like having it appear behind you, things like that. And so that is the core process of what I've learned so far. Is doing is just experience, you know? And I know some people are like, well, that's obvious, man. Obviously, yeah. But like for people who are scared of like, I should do a course first and get it, learn what it is first, take all my notes. Honestly, doing it is also another part of it. I've had, again, if you guys ever watched my first video, I've had this film course of mine for the past, 5 years. I haven't done anything with it. So I've taken notes. I've understood, like I've gotten to understanding exposure, understanding the lighting situation. I just got into lighting, and then gear box, the Pandora box, all that stuff. I fell into all those traps, wanting the best gear, wanting the best things, and not starting unless I had the best camera, unless I had XYZ or whatever. And then editing, I was so scared. Like I seen people edit, and I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot of like intricate parts and a lot of like, like the time frame and all this other stuff. And I'm like, that's gonna be so overwhelming. When I dove into it, last night even, when I was doing the Splitgate thing, I was looking at everything I was doing, and I was like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I understand this. I understand what that is, Like, I'm starting to understand it. I know I'm like barely scratching the surface of what CapCut can do. And I can't wait to dive deeper into it. And then DaVinci Resolve is the next one that I'm thinking about getting into. And so, well, not thinking about getting into, I'm going to get into, because DaVinci Resolve, I feel like is a little bit more powerful than CapCut, but we'll see. Ultimately, that's a pro, con. the con, hey mom, right here. This is Aria. I don't know if you guys can see her. You probably can't, to be honest. She's my doggo. But one of the cons that I realized was the quality of content. What's funny, my brother called me the other day and he's like, dude, they've been trash. And he's like, dude, what are you talking about? I love seeing your videos. Like, while I put them on, while I chill. And again, that's my brother, right? And I love that I appreciate that. And my other brother has been really supportive too. Watching my videos, my mom as well. But that's family, right? Scratch that. That's great that I have family that supports me and they're supportive in what I'm doing and watching the videos, and I appreciate that like so much. Like it's a blessing to have people behind you that do that as well. But I can be self-critical, I guess, that yes, my videos are trash, but it's constructive in a way for me to understand that they're not good, because I know I can improve. Like a lot of the videos that I made, I thought I could do better. And that's one of the biggest cons that I found posting every single day is, especially with a full-time job, I don't have time to post. Well, I'm making time to post every single day, but editing this, like just filming this alone, I mean, minus this talking and just talking to the camera, because I'm staying in one angle, making this little short film of me waking up in the morning and making coffee and eggs and bacon and eggs, it took me about an hour to get to the point where I was in the kitchen, I think. No. Yes, I think it was already in the kitchen. I think I was already like opening the fridge. I can't remember. But it took me about an hour to get to that, which was maybe the halfway point, I mean, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it's understanding that like telling a story, right? That's another thing too, is I feel like my videos have been very flat with the dynamic of a hook or storytelling in general, and just being able to capture people's attention, which is the main point of a video, right? We want people to watch them, so you need to be enticing or hook them in to watch the video, and that's something I need to learn as well, which I'm going to dive into as well. But one of the main things I broke down that I've learned is, taking time to, well, first come up with an idea, right? An idea with the video. Today's video, honestly, has been long overdue. Well, generally, I think the 14-day, the 21-day, and then finally the 30 days are going to be my big videos where I kind of really dive in and get it. But each video should be that, right? And I'm trying to create habits. And what's crazy is doing this alone, this habit of posting every single day. When I post and I know I didn't put in the work that I should have, it feels bad. And I feel like that's a good thing, because it kind of shows me that, hey, like, you know what you need to be doing. And so I'll get into, storyboarding, all these things. And so first and foremost, I don't think it takes days to make one video, but I think it takes a few days. Never mind. It does take days. What am I saying? It's at least 3 days, because what I've found is, like, for example, today, if I would have brainstormed the ideas on Monday, but then in brainstorming also ideas, you can brainstorm like 10 ideas, and then you execute those 10 ideas in the following weeks. And so brainstorming, you take 1 day to brainstorm and maybe script certain 1 or 2 videos. Because scripting also takes time, right? Making sure that the dialogue makes sense, being able to, read dialogue and get it down, making it natural. For me, like vlogs, I feel like they need to be, off the dome, just because it feels more natural. And I feel like reading off the script, what I've noticed is I made a script, I think for the, actually, yes, I did make a script for the video review, for the movie review of Final Destination Bloodline. I made a script and I had it like on a prompter on my monitor, and I found myself very like, today's video is today is the video, well, hey guys, welcome. Like, I was very stiff, and then honestly that just comes with practice. Obviously, like it comes with practice and everything, and so that's going to be one thing to learn. But scripting, taking time to script, I've been doing that on the side, which I have video ideas. And so I have some backlog of ideas, which is good. But then scripting, like getting them started, shot planning is another thing, or the shot layout of how you want to do it, or storyboarding. That's two in the same. So storyboarding is understanding that like each shot that I did today, I essentially drew in a book that, you know, has like, oh, like I want this scene here, or maybe a POV of this, or kind of like different shots, and understanding like what shots to use, stuff like that. So what's funny enough though is this video I only did up to like waking up, and then I think from the kitchen forward, I just freestyled the shots. I didn't have a storyboard. I didn't have a general plan, which probably is what took me the longest. Like, I think what I'm gonna start hopefully seeing is the more I do this, and the more I have a plan, like, okay, we're gonna do this shot, and then we're gonna do this shot, and then this shot, I think it's gonna speed up the process. And obviously it will, because if you think about it, from the kitchen forward, if I'm looking at, okay, what do we need to do next? That's already like a few minutes of me brainstorming, which should have been done days before. And then figuring out, okay, what angle, what looks good, like things like that. And so I think planning out the shots, like a whole day of planning shots, would greatly benefit you 100%. And then for experienced filmmakers, they probably are like, well, dude, I do that in like a day or two, or I do all that stuff. And I feel like, especially when you're getting paid for it, like, which is my goal eventually, I do want to get clients, you know, make commercials for them. That'd be great. You know, something like that would be amazing. And so if someone's paying me to do it, I feel like I would make sure that I plan everything out and make it easier. And then also like make sure that it's straightforward. Because by myself, I can always go back and, you know, reshoot something or whatever. But if I'm already there, if I'm at a, like say a restaurant for a day, and I need to capture, let's say a waitress coming in or someone pouring a drink, if I don't have the idea, like if I go in there and just freestyle it, it's going to take me so much longer and they're going to get frustrated. You know, I'm going to be there too long. If I go there and I have, let's say 20 shots already planned out, execute them. Okay, I got this shot. This is going to be the waitress. I need her to do this, 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 and this. One, that's going to show that, okay, this guy has a plan. We're going forward, and then it executes perfectly, or not perfectly. I mean, none things are going to be perfectly, but you know what you're doing. And so that's what I feel like storyboarding would do for us, for any filmmaker or anything like that. And then filming. Filming is, I think, the most, I would say it's one of the top three. Like, I recently watched a video where a video is born 3 different times: in writing, in filming, and in editing. And so filming, so the writing, scripting, storyboarding, that's important. That's one of the pillars. And I feel like that's where the video starts, you know, its conception. And then 2 is video, film. I think that's one of the most important things. And taking a day to do that, I think is great. Because if you take a day, like for example, today, I still have to edit this video. And it's already 4 o'clock, right? So I probably won't get done till like 7, because I do want to take my time to edit it. And so the idea of filming, like today it took me an hour or 2, okay, but an hour or 2 or even 3 hours or 4 hours of filming in a day, for me, that's awesome. Okay, film it, perfect, get it on my computer, organize it, okay, it's done. Now we can maybe write for another video, we could film for another video, or some, you know, stuff like that. Also, that's so true. You could film multiple videos in a day, get all your film done. Another cool thing, actually, I recently found, what's really cool about this journey too, 14 days of doing all this stuff, my algorithm has changed absolutely completely, especially on YouTube. YouTube is now pushing, instead of gaming stuff or shout out to me Canon videos, I'm watching like tutorials. Oh, this is this camera. I found this, the one video that I really like that I'm actually studying and I'm actually like writing it down was pushed by the algorithm. I was, you know, just chilling. I think I was editing and it popped up and I was listening to it. And I'm like, oh, this is really good information. And so I saved that video as a video that I could take notes from. And so that is another crazy thing that I like, is that the algorithm changes. And so, I mean, if you really dive into things, things will just show up. And then on my Instagram, same thing. All these edits that I'm like liking and saving, which makes sense because I'm liking them, I'm sharing. Oh, I'm not sharing them anymore because I used to share them to myself. I save them, and I think saving them is like, oh, Instagram's like, oh yeah, you like these, so I'm gonna send you more. And then I'm getting products like the lights that I bought. Those lights I saw a while back, and I'm like, I need those. And I'm actually gonna get another light that looks like a little flashlight that looks really cool. That's gonna help me, improve my lighting situation. But anyways, dude, I'm letting my food get cold. It's because I don't want to I feel like it's weird eating in front of the camera. Because I was always taught to not talk with your mouth full. But dude, these eggs are amazing. These eggs are from a friend, a coworker of mine who has chickens, and it is night and day difference. Like the yellow of the yolk, crazy. It's like someone real life color graded these eggs. It's insane, but they're delicious. I get farm raised eggs. They're amazing. Anyways, what was I? Oh yeah, videoing or recording. Actually, I was talking about. What was my train of thought? My apologies. So I was talking about like the algorithm and things that came up, and I was gonna talk. I lost my train of thought now because I was gonna talk about something that I learned about filming. Oh, B-roll. So I found this really cool list, which I'm gonna do soon. That's maybe the next few videos. Is me getting B-roll. What's really cool is it's funny. I had one creator came up and said the same thing. Like, oh, I go out and like once a month we'll shoot B-roll like for 2 or 3 days. That way I have a catalog of B-roll that I can just use, especially if I'm like vlogging. And I'm like, dude, that makes so much sense. Because imagine if I was like right now, if I had all that B-roll film, instead of this video being very flat and just me talking to the camera, as I'm saying like, oh, filming, maybe I would film myself actually like filming something or something, some B-roll. It could cut to that and then cut to me editing or things like that. And so B-roll's really cool. So I saved the shot list on Google Drive on my docs, on Google Documents, of different ideas for B-roll that you can shoot like once or twice a month, or not once or twice a month, maybe every 3 months to get new B-roll, like traffic, like your dog walking by or whatever. Just so you have more things to use, and you have a catalog of B-roll. That will save you time to film, and so that's gonna be that's something that I'm learning too. So that's cool. And so I have that in my backlog to do, and go from there, and that will help the film part. And so this video is kind of all over the place because again, no script, freestyling it, and so and then finally editing. I think taking a day to edit is very important because for me, like especially yesterday I really wanted to add all the sound effects. I wanted to get it done. We finished playing those games like around 11:30, maybe 10. No, probably 11. I think it was 11 that my friend dropped off. And so he sent me, we did Dropbox and we figured out how to send videos to each other. So finally we started, he went to bed and then I started editing. And so I was like looking at the timeline, cutting things. I was like, okay. The trick was the POV, the 2 POVs. So the trick was to keep the POV interesting. There was a lot of lag time between like engagements and stuff. And I thought I did pretty decent. I liked some edits that I did where like there's one where my friend Eric, he throws a healing grenade at me, and as it touches my character, it pops, and then I change to my character. It would have been cool if in my film, in my POV, I was out of the scope, but I was in scope, so all you see is somewhat green, and I was like, okay, that's decent. And then there was a POV of I'm playing, and he cuts in, and then does his ability, which I think his ability for his character was like wall hacks, and so his character does this, and you see this like scan, like a blue hue of a scan come out, and as soon as it pops out, I change POVs again, and then you see it kind of flowed. some semi-smooth, not really. I think it could have been smoother, but that was cool. I was like, okay, that's pretty dope. And that, I mean, again, I'm kind of proud of that. I was like, this little edit or whatever, but those things, that's another thing I learned. Now going into that topic, things that I've learned. But anyways, the edit yesterday, that took me, I didn't stop till 3 in the morning. I was already done with the video, and then now sound design. And that may be another day, sound design, going back to the video and adding sound design, and really getting into it, because I love videos when you're shooting. If you see the video from yesterday, it got part of it in the beginning has it. I love the sound of I don't know why, it's just hilarious to me. But when you're there's been video trends back in the day of, I don't know who was it, I think it was Mastercross, and like maybe even like I'm not sure who else did it, but they would edit a squeaky toy when you would miss your shots. And so there's 2 already in there, or like also like the sound when you're hitting them. That's pretty funny. And so I tried to add those effects because I thought it was those are hilarious. And so long shot was shooting someone, missing every shot, and you just hear it squeak, like each time. And to me it's hilarious. It cracks me up every time. And I did the same thing for Eric when he was shooting with a shotgun, and he wasn't missing his shots. I don't know what was going on. They were not registering or whatever. But anyways, so stuff like that. Like, I feel like I took my time to edit that video. So that I feel like I am proud of. Like, I took my time to edit it and get it done. And then the sound design was the part where I kind of was only halfway done, because I feel like there's things I could have added to the sounds. I did add some sounds I feel like didn't make sense. But like with my portal, I put like a slime sound because I thought it would be funny, but it didn't really hit like the same. And so, yeah, it's like, it is what it is. But either way, I learned a lot these past few weeks. These 2 weeks, right? The biggest thing I've learned too, when I started getting into movement, which I promise you guys, these videos will not be flat as much anymore. I'll jump into like cuts and stuff. I just do want to get this video done today. And I feel like my quality of my videos will improve come these 30 days. Once this 30 days trial is done, I'm probably just going to post like maybe 2 or 3 times a week, but make sure that those videos are consistently good. So right day 1, day 2, plan shots, yada yada. Day 3, film everything. Day 4, edit, and then post. And actually, I thought about it. I might cheat a little bit to continue with, like, I think production in general, you have to plan things out, right? So for me, I think what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna tell Eric about this. He'll probably see this video anyways. But I had an idea, and I think YouTubers do this anyways, where rather than posting that week, we take 2 to 3 weeks or even a month to like plan videos and do them. Now we have a month of content to start posting, right? And then as we're posting, we're editing videos, making videos, keeping the ball rolling, and then we post those videos. And so we're always going to be 2 weeks ahead. In case something were to happen, we have that time where, okay, we can, and then maybe make extra videos so we have things in the backlog, like in case we can't shoot someday or whatever, we have time to catch up to the demand. Not that there's a demand, but for our demands of making a video every so often. And so that's my plan. Once I get this done, one of my biggest fears out of this challenge is that I'm going to just stop doing stuff, but I don't think so. I think I'm finally done. I'm realizing that just doing, you learn so much more. Just doing, yes, get educated, obviously, get educated. But just doing, you're gonna learn a lot. And so that's what 14 days have taught me. I mean, I kind of went all over the place. I do apologize. I just don't want to keep you guys here too long. And so please enjoy the video. I really greatly appreciate anyone who's watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me along with this journey and see where it goes. I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes, where it ends up, and kind of what comes out of it, I finally feel like I'm going to be consistent with something. And whether it's filmmaking in general, both for the Nerdcore Tavern. Sorry, I still really need to get used to saying it. The Nerdcore Tavern. Please go check it out. No videos up yet, but I would subscribe just if you're interested in that stuff. Subscribe just to see, what comes up, what we'll post. We'll be planning some videos in the near future, and so we can go from there. So go subscribe there, like, comment, whatever you can with every video that we post. Really appreciate it. Share. Please let them know that all nerds are welcome. From anime to Yu-Gi-Oh to Pokemon, all with open arms. Maybe not Yu-Gi-Oh players. You guys smell a little bit. Just joking. But but yeah, I mean, I would say the end of this day for the end of this video, I would say this: just do it. I know I said that 2 weeks ago. Just do it. But I've learned a lot. Like, I'm starting to get more familiar with CapCut. It's crazy. I mean, that's one thing too, is like, I'm proud of that, is like, I'm getting very familiar with CapCut on the desktop. I refuse to learn it on the phone just because I think I'd get frustrated. And also my phone dies very quickly. So I don't think I have the life for that. And then, or like the battery life for it. And then just don't be afraid. Don't get me wrong, your videos are going to be bad in the beginning, especially if you don't, plan them out the way that you're supposed to. But being consistent, I think, helps just get you in that mode of, hey, it can be done. And look at what you've learned. And I think for me, it's therapeutic in a way where I look back and I'm like, look what you've learned so far in 14 days. You've learned at least what it takes to make a good video, right? And that's part of the process. And so now we just kind of continue to go forward and grow as a community. And so I'm going to finally today, I told myself 14 days, I'm going to share with now my immediate friends, family. I kind of kept it close knit for a bit because, to be honest, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed of the videos that I was doing, or whatever. But honestly, like, now I'm excited for the journey. We'll see what comes out of this, but we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and keep on filming. Peace. What's up, mamas? No, I wonder if, like, 30 days. Gotta make a video in 30 days. That's gonna be cool. Make like maybe a short film or something. I don't know. We'll see. Right, mamas? You wanna do a short film? Oh, your head. Oh, you're moving the table. All right, come on.